everybody, Hayley here. I hope you're all okay. So for today's video, this will be concluding the Made to Surprise birthday celebrations, and we are doing that by a fabulous YouTube hop with myself, Sam, Simone and Benita. We are all Made to Surprise fanatics, and it's just a really nice way to round everything up. We have some amazing deals and bundles on the website that are up to 60% off, and each of us will be using a different bundle or a different product. We will be making different cards and sharing lots more inspiration for everybody. So the purpose of this hop, you will be following along with each of the participants. So it will start with Sam on her channel, and then under the description there will be a link to the following person. So there will be me, there will be Simone from Blondes Cards and Crafts, and there will also be Benita from Under a Pile of Papers. And once you finish the video, you can click on the next video and continue to view all 4 of the videos. I think it's a really fun idea, and like I say, there's lots of discounted bundles, and all the link and all the information will be listed in the description box below. So today, this is the card that I'm going to be making. So this all folds flat to a 5x7 size. But then when we open the card out, this is what we have. And I think I'm going to call this card a flip and fold. I wasn't really sure what to call it, but I think I'm going to call it a flip and fold card. And it's using the Rooting For You A5 stamp and die set. I love this die set, this stamp and die set. It is so much fun. And it isn't until you actually start using it that you realise just how versatile it really is. It's just a really fun one. I'm also using the retro patterns paper pack. Now, one of my favourite things to do when you get a stamp set like this is create your own pattern papers, and that's exactly what I've done here with the strawberry. So I have taken this strawberry stamp set and I've stamped it all over a larger sheet of A4 sheet and stamped lots of them, all different directions, and then coloured them in, and then I've cut them up to use them on my card. And I just think that it's just so effective. It's a really fun way to use it. And this set comes with lots of different designs. So I've done this with a strawberry, but you could do it with the carrot, the grapes, the banana, the avocado, the celery, whatever you would like. I think it'd look fabulous with either of them. And I just thought it was a really bright, fun, summery card. We're having some lovely weather here in the UK. This is what has sort of sparked my inspiration. The British strawberries in the summer. Okay, so let's make a start. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I have cut myself a piece of 10 inches by 7 inches cardstock. I've used the red for this because I want it to tie in with the strawberries, but you choose whatever colour fits your theme the best. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my card into the scoreboard here along the 10-inch side, and I'm going to score at 2.5, 5 and 7.5. I'm going to fold that centre score line so it's a valley fold and just burnish that down. And then this first score line I'm going to make into a mountain fold, and this 7.5 one again into a mountain fold. So this essentially becomes a concertina fold. So this is what we will have, this sort of W shape. The thing that I have done is I have got myself again a piece of 10 inches by 3-inch cardstock, and I've popped that in the scoreboard again along the 10-inch side, and we're going to score at 5 inches, and we're going to create another mountain fold and burnish that down. So that's going to be the panel that sits over the front here. But before I attach these panels, what I want to do is I just want to decorate each of these sections. So to do that, I have cut myself in the green cardstock here a piece of 6 3/4 inches by 2 1/4 inches, and I want 8 pieces of those. I want a piece for each of the 4 panels on the front, and also a piece for each of the 4 panels on the back. So that's why I have 8. And then to go on top of those, I've cut myself some of the pattern papers from the Retro Patterns paperback, and this is the red shade. And I've cut this down to 6.5 by 2 inches, and again I want 8 of these pieces. However, I have cut myself 6 pieces and 2 white panels, exactly the same measurements, because this is where I'm going to write my message on the back. So I'm going to get all of those stuck down now, and then we'll attach them to the card, and then we can work on the pop out part next. Once we have everything stuck down, this is what we should be looking like. I've got all my mats and layers stuck on the front and also on the back. Okay, so the next thing that I want to work on is I'm going to put this piece in the middle here. But I'm also going to just decorate these panels here whilst this is still flat at the moment. So to do that, I have taken 2 pieces of the green card again, and these measure 4 3/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches, and you want 2 of those, and those are going to sit on the front of this panel here. And then this is where I have taken my handmade pattern paper using the strawberry stamp. And just to show you what I've done to give you an idea of what I mean here, I've actually stamped out all of the different fruits because I just thought they were just really fun, and I want to make this. I want to make a bunch of different ones, no pun intended there. So yeah, so this is what I've done. I've taken a larger sheet, I've stamped all the images onto the sheet, and then I've coloured it all in. These I haven't coloured in yet, obviously, but this one I have, and then I've just cut this down to size, and these measure 4.5 by 2.5 inches, and you want 2 of those panels, and those are going to stick on the front there. Whilst we're just cutting, we might as well just do panels also. So I have cut myself now 4 pieces in the green again, which measure 4 3/4 inches by 1 1/4 inches, and I have 4 of those. And again, from that pattern paper that I created, I have cut 4 pieces of 4.5 by 1 inches, and those are all going to stick onto those panels there. So I'll get everything stuck down, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the construction of the card. So I have all those stuck together now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the base card back in. I want 2 panels that are going to sit on the front here and on the bottom, so at the top and the bottom, and then this middle panel in the center, and I want them to pop up in different angles. So this is how I have done this one. I've taken some glue, and I'm only going to stick it to this second panel here. So roughly about halfway, I'm going to pop some glue on the back of there, only in just short of half of that section there, and I'm going to stick this, lining it up with that green matte layer, to this second panel on the right hand side there. And I'm going to repeat that at the bottom. So roughly about halfway, I'm going to add some glue. I'm going to line this up at the bottom and only stick it to that right hand side on this second panel. So it's not stuck to this panel at all. You don't want any glue on these sections here. And now I'm going to do this on the opposite side, but we're going to stick it to this third panel on the left hand side. So it's the same thing, roughly about halfway. I'm going to add some glue, and I'll stick this one to the bottom. So I just want to line it up with the bottom there, and then again this top one here, making sure it's all centered and lined up properly. There we are. And that already looks like a fun card. This next panel, I now want to stick this part to the 2 outer panels and only glue it to the 2 outer panels. So again, I'm going to flip this over, and roughly about halfway I'm going to add some glue, and I'm just going to center this panel roughly in the middle. So I've got the same gap at the top and the bottom here where I've added those smaller sections, and it's only getting glued to this first panel here on the left, and then can just flip this over a little, add some glue to the back of here, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add this now to this side and line it up there. So now when this folds over, it all folds flat, and when you open it up, this is what we have. It's sort of multi-directional pop out pieces. Now, because this is quite an impactful cat, it's really easy to put together, but it's quite impactful with those quite striking pattern papers that were created. So I want to keep the decoration pretty simple because I've spent lots of time colouring all these images, and I want them to be the focus and to pop on this card. So all I have done is taken this celebrate sentiment, and I'm going to pop this on the left hand side here, and that is just taken from all the sentiment stamp and die set, and this is in the Haley's bundle, which is on the website as well, which is also 60% off. So I will leave a link in the description below for this one. So I've popped my celebrate on there, and then from the stamp set we just have this you're the sweetest. So I've put foam on the back of there, and I'm just going to sit this, kind of nestle it underneath the celebrate there, you're the sweetest. The only thing that I have done with the original card is I have taken my dimensional gloss by Made to Surprise, and this is also on the website, and I have gone over all of the centers of the strawberries to give it that pop of shine. Like I say, because this is quite simple in decoration, I just thought that extra shine just catches the light. I thought it was a really nice way to finish it off. So I will go ahead and I will pop all the glaze over the top of there, the dimension gloss, and that today is a beautiful card. So again, it all folds down flat to 5 by 7 in size, and then when you open it out, you've got this fun flip. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting Made to Surprise and the celebrations during the 6th birthday, and for joining along in this hop today. Now again, all the information that you will need is listed in the description box below, but please head on over and join the other fabulous ladies, and they will be creating different cards, and I have actually seen some of these cards and they are amazing. So do head on over to their channels and send some love too. Drop a like, a comment, and definitely follow to grab yourself some more inspiration. Now, like I say, these collections that are on the website are 60% off, but they are only until stocks last or until the end of May, so you do not have long. You see something in this hop that you are really quite determined to get, I would head on over straight away and grab those while stocks last. Don't hang on for this one. So that's it from me today, and again, hop on over, send some love to my crafty friends and the friends I've Made to Surprise. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye everyone.